Hello everyone, today I got a really good one for you. So I read a lot of books recently and I just want to pick out the main idea from each of the books that I've read. And as Jim Quick mentions, if you want to learn anything, you have to act through your head, your heart, and your hands. So the three H's. And your heart is like the energy of emotion because we're not logical, but we're biological. So you want to involve your emotions anytime you want to do a habit, or you have to know the why you actually doing something and seeing the benefits in it. So the first book that I read is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. And the main idea that I learned in this book is that we have a huge potential within us and the importance of mastering our mind. So cultivating optimism is extremely important for anything that we do in life. The next book that I read is The Man's Search for Meaning. And here the main message is that in any suffering that we get in life, you have to find meaning and you have to embrace your challenges and seeing the benefits and opportunities within them. Then I read The Power is Within You by Louise Hay. And here I learned the importance of loving yourself as well as living like a kid in the present moment and really being joyful as you're trying to achieve your goals. And then I learned the 7 habits of highly effective people. And here it's really important to consider the end in mind. How do you want other people to remember you? And really having goals that are identity based. And Jim Clare also talks about it in the book Atomic Habits. You really want to see how do you want other people to remember you in a funeral situation and consider your identity based off that. And you want to live in alignment with that identity, with your ideal self that you want to become. I also read Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. And the main message here that I got, there's a lot of ideas, but the main one is that anytime you want to form habits, you have to change your belief system. So you want to have empowering beliefs for habits that you want to do, and for the habits that you want to avoid, you want to link them to pain. So the habits that you want to form, you want to link them to pleasure, and really having empowered beliefs that you can achieve them. And for bad habits, you want to think of the consequence or the cost of not changing. Okay, so really changing your belief system to change your habits. For The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama, it's really important to again train your mind, find the meaning in suffering. We already talked about it before, but also to strengthen relationships, you want to have 3 components. That's the main idea: compassion, respect, and honesty. So you really want to be compassionate to other people and really understand their point of view. You want to respect them and you want to be honest and keep your word. And those 3 are very important to foster good relationships with other people. Atomic Habits, I already mentioned. The main idea here is even small habits make a difference. And then you want to set the goals to be identity based and really live in alignment with that identity. So setting goals based on your identity that you want to become. I also read Coming Home by Ratanath Swami, and this is such an interesting one. And this involves really loving God and loving everybody else as everybody's equal. It doesn't matter where you're from, your race, your religion, your background, whether you're atheist or whether you're agnostic. It's important to love your neighbor, right? And showing that divine love, because if you love God, everybody is part of it, right? We can find God in everyone, therefore we should treat everybody equally with respect. And then I read Psycho-Cybernetics, which is important, visualizing your goals and setting a clear target in what you want to become. I read the Wim Hof method and how cold showers actually improve your immune system, and how if you want to have a strong immune system, you can try his breathing method and the cold exposure, and that's really amazing. And then I also read books like Foundation Training and how important it is to decompress your spine to relieve pressure of the joints and reduce pain. And then I read interesting books like Superhuman and other books like Lifespan and Ending Aging, and the importance of keeping a healthy lifestyle. And it all comes back to 3 things. You want to have good nutrition, exercise, and sleep. And of course, things like stress management, avoiding sugars, and most importantly, to treat our microbiome or our gut bacteria in a good way.